How to use love at first sight to supersize and grow your business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, and our idiom today probably should have been yesterday, Valentine's Day, but today is love at first sight. I actually didn't have love at first sight on my list of emotional idioms for this segment, for this period of and group of idioms, but I looked it up yesterday because I was curious. I'm like, I wonder if love at first sight is an idiom. And it's really interesting. It is an idiom. It's a cliche. It's actually from the Greek and Roman times when the gods shot arrows. Eros and Cupid shot arrows supposedly at people that caused them to go theomania or something, or menia, I don't, whatever. It meant madness, right? It meant madness and mania from the gods is what that Greek term means. Anyway, we're going to talk about 12 different ways, 12 different signs to know if you are in love. Now, I think a lot of the controversy about love at first sight and it being an idiom is the discussion around whether certain individuals believe love at first sight is possible or not. Now, I personally believe love at first sight is possible. I fell in love with my husband the first time I saw him. And of course, it isn't the long-lasting lifetime love, but it is the beginning of something. So as I go through these 12 signs of love, are you in love? 12 signs you're in love. Think of your business and was it love at first sight? As soon as you had the idea of the business that you're now creating and supersizing, was it love at first sight? And then we'll talk about what we need to do to make sure that we're tapping into these 12 signs and continuing to move these 12 signs along. Because just like love in a relationship, love for our businesses ebbs and flows, right? And we have to make a daily commitment to love our business and to create and grow and supersize our business, just like we do have to make a commitment to love every day our significant other. So what are some of these signs that you're in love? And as we go through this list, think about, well, how does that relate to my business and how I think about or feel about my business? So number one, you think this one is special. You think this is the one. Now, I'll be honest and say, with respect to businesses, almost every business I've gotten involved in over the decades, I have thought, this is the one. This is the one I love, and this is going to be my business forever. Now, I don't know, 27 offline businesses into my business and life experience already in different industries. I don't know. I don't think I've found the one, my lifelong overarching love business yet. So how does that impact you? Do you think the one that you're building right now is the one, the be all, the end all, your legacy business? And does it matter if it is or not? To me, it doesn't matter if it is or not, because my business experience is all about the journey, not about the one or the one business that sets me up for life, or however you define success. I'm going to put the monkey down now. Number two, focusing on the positive. Now, and you can think about this and how does this apply to your business? I'm all for this one. I think that if we focus on our strengths, if we focus on our positives and build those up, that's the way to build and supersize our businesses. Thirdly, emotional intensity. We have massive emotional intensity when we're in love. And as we're building and supersizing our business, we need to have that emotional intensity as well, because we want to bring other people along with us. If we don't have any emotional intensity, if we don't have any passion toward our business, guess what? No one else is going to either. Nobody's going to work harder to build your business or be more passionate about your business than you are. And if you find a couple people, bring them in, because they will be your best supporters and your best help in building and supersizing your business. Intensifying attraction is our fourth sign. Are you finding the person more and more attractive as you get to know them better? Is your business becoming more and more attractive as you grow and supersize it? I hope so. 5, intrusive thinking. Okay, this is a biggie. If you know you're building a business and supersizing it, you're thinking about it all the time. You're out to dinner, you're out with friends, you're maybe on a fishing trip or on a vacation, and boom, thoughts of your business come flying into your head, just like thoughts of your love come into your head when you're not with them. 6, emotional dependency. Now, most of us not only emotionally depend on our business, but we also financially, physically, mentally depend on our business. Same as when we're in a committed relationship. We have emotional dependency upon one another. 7, planning a future. I hope if you're building and supersizing your business, you're planning a future and what you want that business to look like. 8, feelings of empathy. You feel empathetic toward people and situations in your business and industry. 9, aligning interests. I like to think of this one as, with respect to my business, searching out and looking for strategic partners in different areas and aspects. 10, possessive feelings. Well, I hope you feel possessive feelings and ownership toward your business. 11, craving and emotional union. That one, I think that's one I think that speaks to in relationships, craving more commitment and marriage, things like that. With respect to our businesses, I think it means continuous improvement, continuous growth, and craving success in however you define it. And finally, 12, feeling out of control sometimes. I don't know about you, but if you felt in control 100% of the time growing and supersizing your business, I say anybody that says that they have is either whitewashing and rewriting history, or not necessarily being 100% honest with themselves, because anybody that thinks that growing a business and supersizing a business is a straight line to success and what you want is in for a world of hurt and disappointment, just like in our relationships. Sometimes and always in our relationships, right? We can only control ourselves in a relationship, what we do, what we give, what we value, how we look at things, how much commitment we have, how much we have in common, etc. We have no control over the other person. We can love them, 100% with all our heart, and it doesn't mean they're going to love us back. They always say relationships should be 50-50. That's a load of bunk. Relationships need to be 100%, 100%, and each party needs to give 100% to that. If you're not giving 100% of yourself to your business, even though you have no guarantee or control that everything's going to work out the way you want, chances of success are slim to none. That's why 95% of businesses fail, because people give a half-hearted effort to growing and building and supersizing their business. A couple little hiccups, just like in relationships. Look at the divorce rate. It's a pathetic failure rate, just like our business failure rates, or our business letting businesses go. So today, think about these 12 signs of love. And then as a bonus, the next step is losing the spark. And what do you do when you lose the spark? Because guess what? Just like in our relationships, we need a daily commitment to loving the person that we've decided is going to be our partner. We need to find ways to reignite the spark and the love that we feel and experience for growing and supersizing and building our business. This is true of any goals or objectives we have. We have to remind ourselves that it's not always going to be the honeymoon phase, right? Anybody that's been married knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's not always the honeymoon phase. Real life creeps in, and then all of a sudden you realize, oh, I have to make a conscious choice, and I have to work toward and do something to contribute to this if I want it to last long term. So share in the comments below. Love at first sight. Was it love at first sight when you entered your business? And for extra credit and bonus and to help one another along, share one way that you continue to add the spark back to your business and supersizing your business. I have lots of ways that I do it for mine. So that's it. Have an awesome day. Love at first sight. I like this idiom. I like this expression. I 100% believe in it. I think anybody that's had a baby or children knows that the instant you see that little baby face, you're in love. You are all of these things and much, much more with that little human being. And so all the naysayers that say, there's no such thing as love at first sight, I think it's a choice, just like anything else. I choose to believe in love at first sight. You can choose to believe whatever you want. Have an awesome day, and I will be with you tomorrow with another emotion-related idiom. What does it mean? Where does it come from? How might you use it to grow and supersize your business right now?